Hayden.
Jonna.
Hayden.
Yes.
Alright, welcome everyone to our final presentation of the preliminary round this morning. As a reminder, please silence or turn off your cell phones and do not leave the room unless it is an emergency until the presentation has concluded. With that, this is Illinois State.
I want to take you back to harvest season for a second. Weather window closing and your combine breaks down mid-field. You drive into the dealership and talk to a repairman. You wait 2 days after he orders the part, and guess what? It's the wrong part. That's the moment Operations Buddy was made for. My name is Drew.
I'm Hayden.
I'm Jonna.
I'm Sydney. I'm Avery. And I'm Autumn.
And I want to introduce you, the board of directors, to Operations Buddy AI. Here's what it is, a smartphone app where you describe your problem and it offers you a clear step-by-step solution on how to repair your equipment. Think of it like the mechanic that never sleeps, never tells you to call back on Monday morning.
Now we'll look at the market analysis for Operations Buddy and why the solution is positioned for strong growth within agriculture. To start off with, around 72% of farmers are already using digital tools, with 80% interested in AI-powered diagnostics. But despite this, a major gap still exists. Around 64% of farmers are facing equipment delays and breakdowns, leading to lost time, reduced productivity, and financial strain, especially in critical seasons like harvest and planting seasons. And of these farmers facing hardships, around 56% of them are repairing these issues themselves. They're still looking for more reliable and fast ways to fix and diagnose these problems. But this creates a strong market opportunity for Operations Buddy. The smart ag and maintenance support market is valued at $424 million in 2025 and is projected to reach just under $1 billion by 2033, growing at an 11.4% annual rate. And the cherry on top, North America leads this market in revenue. Several key trends are shaping this market. Our global smart ag market is growing at a 14.6% rate, and again, North America holds over 43% of the global share, making it the strongest and most immediate opportunity for Operations Buddy to scale. To conclude, rising input costs are pushing farmers to be more cost effective, demanding affordable, fast, and reliable solutions, exactly what Operations Buddy was made for.
Beyond market trends, key external factors also fuel our growth. The right to repair movement is gaining federal momentum, pushing manufacturers to open up equipment data and repair access. Emerging AI regulations are also building the trust that farmers need in solutions like Operations Buddy. Together, these forces create the perfect environment for Operations Buddy and the perfect moment to enter. Now, I want to walk you through our target market. We focus on 2 key customer segments that represent both the future and the foundation of agriculture. We have the modern generation farmer and the innovative experienced farmer. First, let's look at the modern generation farmer. To represent this group, we have Aaron Herman. Aaron is 45 years old and he is the 4th generation farmer who has recently stepped into the role of his primary decision maker. As a college graduate, he is actively modernizing his operation through precision agriculture and equipment upgrades. Looking for reliable solutions to reduce downtimes during critical seasons like planting and harvesting. For farmers like Aaron, Operation Buddy means fewer delays and faster repairs with more efficient decision making. Now, let's look at our second segment. To represent this group, we have Eugene Stufflebeam. Eugene is 75 years old and he is a 1st generation farmer. Eugene brings decades of hands-on experience running a row crop and cow-calf operation. With no formal education, he is relying on older equipment and values practical, proven solutions that reduce costs and simplify delay. While he is cautious about new technology, he is open to tools that are simple and easy to use. For Eugene, Operations Buddy is like a trusted mechanic, available 24/7 with no advanced technical skills required. Together, these segments represent both the present and the future of agriculture, allowing Operations Buddy to capture a broad market and meet the needs of both tech-driven and experience-based producers.
Now let's take a second to look at our competitive analysis. Starting off, we can see that Operations Buddy has both direct and indirect competitors. Our direct competitors come mainly from other major AI platforms such as OpenAI and Gemini. Now, these platforms provide a more generalized knowledge base to everyday users. Where Operations Buddy is different is that we can set the boundaries of the AI to give the farmer specific information that they need. It also has indirect competitors. These include but are not limited to your local parts counter and brand-specific systems such as John Deere SmartSport. Now, these platforms can provide that ag-specific diagnostics, but where they differ is in their inability to not be used between multiple brands of OEMs. That's where Operations Buddy is different. And they're also not as accessible. Overall, we can see that Operations Buddy provides quick, accurate, and helpful information to the farmer.
Now that we've learned about our market, let's look at where Operations Buddy stands and what we're up against. For our strengths, Operations Buddy is out in the field with you 24/7. Help is immediate wherever a breakdown occurs. And it gets smarter over time. Machine learning allows the platform to pull from past experiences and return more accurate and faster data with every new user. For our weaknesses, Operations Buddy is dependent on our OEM data quality, as incorrect guidance could lead to equipment damage and erode trust. And the platform requires reliable internet connectivity, making rural limited connectivity could limit access for some farmers. Cross-industry expansion is a major opportunity for Operations Buddy, as any industry that relies on equipment could benefit from an application such as Operations Buddy. And as our user base grows, dealers and part suppliers become a built-in advertising market, and the revenue helps grow the very application that makes the platform helpful to farmers. And for threats, liability risk is real, and incorrect guidance could lead to legal exposure, making accuracy and clear disclaimers a priority. And farmer skepticism towards new technology could slow adoption, which is exactly why ease of use and building trust is central to everything we do.
Our product, Operations Buddy, is an AI-powered tool that helps farmers reduce equipment downtime. It works like a mechanic in your pocket, giving instant access to manuals and using AI to quickly diagnose and fix problems. Our goals are three simple things: accuracy with strong model performance, adoption with at least half of users continuing after trying it, and user satisfaction, aiming for a Net Promoter Score of 50+. To make this possible, we're working off a few key assumptions. First, we'll secure licensing agreements with OEMs to access manuals and proprietary data. We'll have the AI infrastructure needed to support scalable cloud-based services. We can meet all OEM and AI-related regulatory requirements, and we'll build a sufficiently large user base to support ad placements and monetization. This works because we have access to equipment data, the technology to support it, and most importantly, a strong demand for faster, easier repair solutions.
Now, I can say without a doubt that Operations Buddy will be a game changer for the future of the ag industry. Our first big benefit, accessibility. It's available 24/7, 365, wherever you can get an internet connection. And this is huge for ag producers that live and work in remote and rural areas. It also provides an alternative to the go to your dealership when something breaks problem. This gives the farmer the opportunity to fix the problem before they have to take time out of their day to take the equipment to a dealer. And this kind of ties into our next benefit, which is reduced downtime. As it is in almost every industry, AI and machine learning are changing the game and making tasks more efficient. Operations Buddy adds value primarily by reducing downtime when a breakdown occurs, and it's when, not if, a breakdown occurs. Now, to help put our last benefit in material form, I want you to imagine you are a farmer who's getting ready to plant. You're in the field, waiting, your planter's all ready, and it breaks down. Now, you can call your dealer, but he can't get to you till tomorrow. Or you can open up your phone and get Operations Buddy running. After asking the app what's wrong, you were able to make a simple fix and keep on planning. Time is money, and Operations Buddy adds value, reduces downtime, and primarily brings that cost savings benefit to the producer. In terms of money, it means that every hour you can keep running, you save about $400 per hour, or in terms of corn, about 100 bushels. And that doesn't include the time you could have spent waiting for a technician to get there.
Now let's talk about how we're going to bring our product to market. We are positioned as a dealer alternative that is affordable with instant access and professional diagnostic expertise. For our pricing, our farmer subscriptions begin at $25 a month or $275 a year for unlimited diagnostic access. For our dealers and service providers, our plans start at $300 for the basic package or $500 for the premium package. We will begin marketing our product year one in Nebraska, Iowa, Illinois, and Missouri, and then in year two, we will begin marketing in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, and Kansas. In year three, we plan to move out to the rest of the Midwest, and with room to grow, we plan to expand to the rest of the United States.
Now that we've talked about how Operations Buddy will be growing, let's talk about the background. What is the data that is behind Operations Buddy? Through OEM licensing, we plan on partnering with equipment manufacturers to access their service manuals, diagnostic procedures, and technical documentation, and enabling accurate multi-brand diagnostics across every manufacturer that farmer is likely to use. Think of it like Spotify. We don't build the equipment, but we bring together all the data that makes it more useful in a way that an original equipment manufacturer never could. What this looks like practically, a farmer describes a problem and our AI goes to work, pulling from manufacturer data, the same data that a dealer technician would be using, and delivering a clear answer to their phone in seconds. For our manufacturers, it looks like adding customer support without added labor costs. And for Operations Buddy, it looks like a more credible and easier to grow operation.
Now looking at the promotions for Operations Buddy, our focus will be on digital advertising, social media, trade show, influencer partnerships, ad placement outreach, free trial, and word of mouth. Operations Buddy is a multi-channel, relationship-driven marketing strategy designed to scale alongside platform adoption. In year one, we will build awareness and credibility among young adopters, then high-impact trade show, digital advertising, and influencer partnerships. In year two, we'll expand our digital investment as user base grows and introduce ad placement subscription to generate additional revenue. And by year three, word of mouth referrals and a proven track record become our primary growth drivers. Overall, this strategy allows Operations Buddy to build trust and scale efficiency as adoption increases.
Our digital strategy reaches farmers through trusted agriculture media year-round. We advertise through the Farm Progress, extension advertising, and brand newsletters, placing Operations Buddy where farmers are already looking. Email and SMS will keep us connected directly with producers through updates, tips, and promotions. Together, these channels drive consistent engagement and conversation.
Now looking at our social media, this strategy combines paid advertising with organic content to maximize reach and authentic credibility. On the paid side, Facebook and YouTube will be our primary platforms starting in year one, targeting farmers aged 35 to 65 with geo-targeted ads across our launch states. By year two, we'll expand to TikTok and Instagram to reach those next young generation farmers. And by year three, we introduce X to engage dealers, OEMs, and industry partners, supporting ad placement and outreach to help subscription growth. And beyond our paid media, organic content plays a critical role. We'll be releasing equipment breakdowns, run-throughs, demonstrations, and troubleshooting tips.
Trade shows are a key part of our strategy because agriculture is built on trust and relationships. These events will let us connect directly with farmers, demonstrate the product, and build credibility in person. Our primary event is the Farm Progress, which will also serve as our official launch event, putting us in front of thousands of producers, dealers, and industry partners. We will also be present at the National Farm Machinery Show, Husker Harvest Day, and the Commodity Classic to build momentum and drive direct trial signups.
We leverage influencer partnerships to amplify Operations Buddy through trusted agricultural voices like Zoe Kent and Laura Farms. Both bring credibility that traditional advertising cannot replicate. Both have large engaged audience of working farmers who trust their real world experience and recommendations. These influencers create content around equipment, maintenance walkthroughs, and daily farm operations directly aligning with our product value. By partnering with them, we reach farmers in an authentic and relatable way, helping producers see how Operations Buddy works before they ever have to try it.
In year 2, we expand into direct B2B outreach, targeting equipment dealers, parts suppliers, and repair providers. Through trade show demos, direct sales, and professional media kits, we offer basic and premium ad placements as a cost-effective alternative to traditional ad advertising. This positions Operation Buddy as a high-intent channel, connecting businesses with farmers at the exact moment of need.
And lastly, free trial and word of mouth. This removes the biggest barrier with no commitment. This allows them to see the real value firsthand, making them more likely to subscribe after their 2-week trial. As adoption grows, word of mouth becomes a primary growth driver, helping farmers see how much they do like the product, and farmers are highly likely to recommend tools that save them time and money. Free trial turns users into advocates, creating referrals that drive long-term growth for Operations Buddy.
Earlier, I talked about our 3 goals. Continuing on with them, we'll monitor success across 3 areas: diagnostic accuracy, adoption and retention, and user satisfaction. For accuracy, we'll track resolution rates quarterly. If goals are met, we scale and expand partnerships. If not, then we refine data and AI before growing. For adoption, we measure monthly users and repeat usage. Strong results mean we double down on what's working, while weak results mean we improve onboarding and usability. For satisfaction, we use post-session surveys. Positive feedback drives referrals, while negative feedback helps us fix those pain points. And overall, this ensures that we continuously improve as we grow.
Now, let's take a look at what this all adds up to. Like Drew talked about earlier, Operations Buddy is looking at 2 different revenue streams: our farmer subscriptions and our ad placement subscriptions, which begin in year 2. Now, these numbers, they tell a story, but the short version is this. Each year, we plan on roughly doubling our subscriber base, with that second stream of income coming in at year 2. And you have the full breakdown in front of you, but there's just one thing I want to highlight, and I call it my path to profit. Year 1, we're looking at an expected net loss as we build our subscriber base as well as our infrastructure, with marketing sitting at 58% of total revenue. And in year 2, that loss is narrowing as we are seeing gross margin rising to 60% and marketing sitting at about 27% of total revenue. And by year 3, we reach profitability with gross margin sitting at 63% and our marketing percentage lowering to 17% of total revenue. Now, looking at this, the first 2 years, they might look a little scary, but I want to challenge you on something. Any good farmer knows you can't judge a crop by what you see at planting. You have to wait till harvest, right? And Operations Buddy is just like that, with reaching profitability by year 3 and a model built to just keep growing. Drew, bring us home.
Now that farmer that's stuck in the field, he's our customer. With a proven ROI and lots of room to grow, Operations Buddy is here to make sure he never has to wait again. Thank you.